Hello everybody, so let us look at this question from the SAT math section. It is telling us in triangle ABC, angle B is a right angle. The length of side AB is 10 times square root of 37 and the length of side BC is 24 times the square root of 37. What is the length of side AC? Okay, so let us draw a sample right angle triangle over here. Okay, with this being the right angle. Okay, let me just draw this better. Okay. Like this. Yep. Now we have that the triangle is ABC, like this, okay, with angle B being the right angle. We have been given that the length of side AB is 10 times the square root of 37, and then the length of side BC is 24 times the square root of 37, okay. We have been asked what is the length of side AC, okay. Now, length of side AC is going to be length of side AB squared plus BC squared. So, okay, that means that side length AC squared, okay, is going to be equal to length of side AB squared plus length of side BC squared, which is going to be equal to 10 times square root of 37 whole squared plus 24 times the square root of 37 whole squared, okay, and then that is going to be equal to the square of AC because of the Pythagorean theorem. Now, we can continue with this with this calculation and then find the square root in order to figure out the length of side AC, or we can use a much more efficient approach to this question. Now, we have that the side lengths of the right angle triangle are 10 times square root of 37 and then 24 times the square root of 37. Okay, and then we need to find the length of side AC. Now, I'm starting to see that this is more of this particular triangle is equivalent to a very common triplet in Pythagorean theorem. Okay, and in order to figure out the basic Pythagorean triplet of these particular side lengths, we're going to have to pretty much simplify both of these side lengths out. I mean, and here's what I mean by this. So we need to find a common factor between these two numbers, 10 times square root of 37 and 24 times square root of 37. The first one is obvious. It is square root of 30. Square root of 37 is one of the common factors. So we'll divide both of these sides, okay, by square root of 37. And once we do that, okay, we're going to get 10 comma 24, okay. And then again, we need to divide this further in order to find its basic Pythagorean triplet. So we see that 2 is a common factor between 10 and 24. So we divide both numbers by 2 and we get 5 and 12. Now, these two sides, 10 times square root of 37 and 24 times square root of 37, are pretty much equivalent to having a right angle triangle with side lengths 5 and 12. So we see that the common Pythagorean triplet, okay, is 5, 12, and 13. 13 will be the length of the hypotenuse, okay. So 13 will be the equivalent length of the hypotenuse, okay. So in order to even arrive at this particular basic triplet, okay, in order to even arrive at this basic Pythagorean triplet, okay, which this is, okay, we had to first divide by 37, okay, square root of 37, my mistake. We had to divide by the square root of 37, and then we had to divide by the square root of 2, okay. So in order to get this particular equivalent hypotenuse, okay, we're going to have to multiply by 2, and then we will have to multiply by the square root of 37. So 13 Okay, we will do the calculation over here. 13 multiplied by 2, which is right here. Okay, let me divide this so that the work will be a little bit more clearer. Okay, I think this should help. Now we have to first multiply 13 by 2. Okay, and then we should multiply 13 by square root of 37. So 13 multiplied by 2 is equal to 26, and then you have to multiply 26 times square root of 37. Okay, or excuse me, I went way ahead over here. Let me just, okay, we have to multiply 26 times the square root of 37, and we'll get 26 times the square root of 37. So that is going to be the equivalent hypotenuse length with respect to this basic Pythagorean triplet right here, 5, 12, and 13. Okay, so what that means is that this particular side length, square root of 26 times square root of 37, is going to be the correct solution over here. Okay, 26 times square root of 37. Okay, so this is what we'll have as the length of the hypotenuse, or the length of side AC, which is the hypotenuse itself. Okay, we write side AC is the hypotenuse. Let me just kind of label that over here. Okay, now the equivalent length of the hypotenuse is going to be 26 times the square root of 37. We check all of our options. We see that option B is the correct answer choice right here. Okay. Please try to rewatch this video twice or maybe even thrice to fully understand this explanation. Okay. And I can almost assure you that you'll be able to understand the steps involved in finding the answer to this question. Now, thanks to all of you for watching this video. I'd like to see all of you in the next one.